Ladies and gentlemen, our final award of the evening is the Special Recognition Award. It honors those who have become preeminent in their field. And this recipient has excelled in many of them. He's a comedian, he's a singer, and he's a quiz and chat show host. He's had success on both sides of the Atlantic, and he starred in his own peak time television show longer than anyone else anywhere in the world. He's about to celebrate his 40th year in television, and he's still right at the top of his form, with 2 more specials coming up later this year on ITV. And if you haven't guessed who that is by now, then this will leave you absolutely in no doubt.
You're probably wondering what it is that I do.
Yes, that's exactly what we were wondering. Yes.
Well, I've done many kinds of television shows, some all singing.
He's a singer.
And then I've done some television shows all comedy.
Oh, he's a comedian.
Then I've done some TV shows singing and comedy.
Maybe he sings funny.
If you allow yourself to go into different directions, the chances of longevity are far greater. He was a stand-up comedian. He did comparing on rock shows. He appeared with rock artists for whole seasons, say at the London Palladium, as he did with me. He did television shows. I mean, he just went in all sorts of different directions.
Our next guest is a well-known comedian who made a record just for fun.
You got to give a little.
My Uncle Bernie used to run the Royal Variety Performance and used to do shows at the Palladium and so on, summer seasons around the country, and used to book him a lot. He was very cheap in those days.
The PM did Sweet FA. And I think if the PM doesn't talk PDQ to HRH about the ERM and the EEC, we're all going to end up in the SHI shudder to think what?
My dad liked him a lot because he was clean. Very few comedians are as clean as Des.
Because he allowed it, but he became the butt of jokes. I mean, nobody was ever vicious with Des. None of those jokes about his singing were ever vicious.
That is the best record Des has ever made.
You mean there's nothing on it at all?
Did you hear?
The reason that Des's singing career has been so derided by particularly Eric and Ernie, I think it's the fact they're all dead jealous. They didn't know he could sing. They'd worked with him for years. And then Des decides he's going to make some records, and he has a few million sellers.
I've been hearing Dad's voice since I was very young. He used to sing to me in the cot when I was little, and I'm not sure if I like it because I'm covering my ears.
Des's first television career, which was enormously successful, was one in which he used his vaudeville experience, doing sketches, Andy Pandy, I always remember. And that was a very, very successful stage. Took him to America, and he had a series in the States doing that kind of thing. But his easy style on camera, his natural conversational delivery of material, made him an absolute natural for television.
If something is useless, it is said to be dead as a what?
Dead as a dough-nail.
A what?
A dough-nail.
A dough-nail?
A donut or a donut.
Donut? Hang on, the first bit's right, dough.
Dough.
And another...
Dough-nail. I think it's dough-nail.
No!
I thought it was mould.
If you had one dough,
Yeah.
and then someone offered you another dough, what would you have?
2 doughs.
Hi-ho, Des. Hey, listen, I'm really sorry I can't be there with you tonight at the National Television Awards. You know, your show was one of the first that the Muppets ever appeared on in Britain. So thanks for helping to introduce us to the British audience. I do believe they've forgiven you. You know, you took a chance on us, and we appreciate it. But don't forget, You have us to thank for helping your career, too.
Okay, what do you think, Mr. O'Connor? You're on Chat Show. See, the whole show could revolve around you. You're the kingpin, you choose the guests, you ask the questions. It's your show.
Well, it makes me a little nervous.
Oh, well, don't worry about a thing, because I'm going to be there with you.
I've written a little song, actually, about some of the people you have seen on that show. Okay? So she wished me luck here with this. You've seen Benny Hill and Tony Blair and Harry Seek and Fred Astaire, Bradley Walsh and Jimmy Now, Mr. Bobby, Teletubby, Cleo Lane and Roger Moore, Shania Twain and all the cause, Milligan and Donegan, Shawaddy Doddy, Elton John. Is that right? You were so skint, English term, so poor, that you actually sold your dog?
I did sell my dog at a 7-Eleven. I'm sorry, I had to.
You sold it in a store?
It was either that or eat them. I mean,
Hogan, Wogan, Barbara Knox and Bobby Crush and Lionel Blair and Cher was there and Doris Day and Gordon Kay and Macy Gray and Fergie too and Betty Boo. Not many people could have paid off the kind of overdraft that you paid off, and not many people could have run up the kind of overdraft. True. I never had Madonna. I just thought you'd like to know. You're going to play Muhammad Ali in the live story. But all right, I'm sure you got all the talent, but you still got. I mean, what are you? How,
hey, now, don't get me started now. Don't get me started. I'll show you.
We had Prince Edward, Brian Connolly on the show, Will Smith, Eternal, Ricky Martin, Sheryl Crow, so many names. If they win, would you come back and sing a duet with me?
If they win, I'll sleep with you.
Who called out once more from the top? You know what you can do.
He's reinvented himself over and over again over the years to become one of the most enduring stars this country's ever seen.
I think it's really hard to sum someone like Des up in a nutshell. He's done so much. But I think the best way of paying tribute to someone like Des is that people like myself, when it comes to, say, plugging a record, if Des has a TV series running, that's the one we want to be on.
I've learnt from my dad that anything's possible. He's so positive, and he just proves that if you really want something and you try hard enough, you can get it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome on stage now, please, Mr. Des O'Connor. Many congratulations. Now, there's someone who wanted especially to be here to play a part and to present you with this award. Your daughter, Christina.
Oh,
Thank you.
And while we're at it, why don't we have all your other daughters come up on stage as well?
Well, that's a harem of them.
Please join us. What a family!
Oh, God. Great, isn't it? Do I have... Yeah, I think I better. My goodness me. This is a... Thank you. Do not panic. I am not going to sing tonight. I wouldn't be able to tonight. How did you... They say women can't keep a secret. I mean, Christina, how do you get here? Well, this is just fantastic. Having it's a bit like This Is Your Life, actually. This it was a surprise. I'm shaking. Look, after 39 years on prime time, you think I'd be okay, wouldn't you? Just wanted to say thanks to the girls, obviously. And watching those clips, so many memories come back there. I mean, and it makes me realise just how much I owe, a debt I owe to all the technicians, the producers, directors, writers, everyone that in any way was involved. So thank you very much. And I want to say thanks to my manager who's down there, James Kelly, who's been working diligently for me and tirelessly over the years. And all for just 20%. I would have liked more, but he said that's what you get, 20%. I suppose really 39 years, it's been a long haul, 39 years of prime time. You know, when you start 1 or 2, then 5, 10, 39 years. It hasn't all been easy. It hasn't all been easy. Sometimes, well, one show I had to share the couch with Jennifer Lopez and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Somebody's got to do this, haven't they? Dolly Parton, who told me, I said to Dolly Parton, you've got tiny feet. She said, nothing grows in the shade, Des. I must thank 2 other people I'd like to thank, Morecambe and Wise. I really would. Eric Morecambe, when I was in hospital, I had my cartilage. I had a cartilage. You remember this? I had a cartilage removed from my knee. He told everybody I had a cartridge removed. He swore someone took a shot at me while I was singing, but that was Eric. Thanks to any guest that ever sat on the couch. Biggest thank you is to you, the public. Thank you. Well, I'm not going to get corny and do all that I love you, but I can feel the affection. I've always said that affection lasts longer than admiration, and I just want to thank you all for supporting me over the years, everything that I've done. I've enjoyed every minute, and hear this, it ain't over yet. Thank you very much. This is very rewarding. You want to say some more?
No, not at all, my dear fellow. We'd have you here all evening, Des, but sadly that's all we have time for this year. Congratulations to all the winners, and our thanks to the nominees, our award presenters, but especially our thanks to you at home, without whom this evening would not even have been possible. Before we go, let's leave you tonight with some magic moments from the first 7 years. Until next year, from all of us, good night. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Special Recognition Award